friends, my hair is like partially done, mostly done. I didn't really want to start this before I did my hair, but I've been like so excited. And so I just have to throw some like volume spray in it, but like it's mostly done. It's like 3:45 in the morning. You're probably wondering why. I should probably let you in on like what's going on that would make me put volume spray in my hair at 3:45 in the morning. I am leaving for Lake Placid like now, and I'm driving up by myself, and I'm going alone for the next like a little more than 24 hours. It's about 7 hours away from here, and yeah, so I had to start this vlog because I am beyond excited and I had to start it, but I will check in with you a little later and explain the backstory of this, but I just had to say hello. Okay, so it is 4:30 and I am heading out now. So basically, I'm taking this trip because I wanted to do something by myself and I wanted to go somewhere alone, and I really wanted that independence. And as some of you know, I kind of got out of a relationship earlier this year and it didn't end the way I wanted it to end. So I needed some time for myself, and I kept saying like, I just want to get away. I just want to get away. It's like, why don't you? You're 21 years old. Like, who's stopping you? So that's what I'm doing, and I have a whole video about that I'll link down below. I won't get too much in detail right now, but I'm heading out. I'm excited, and I'll talk to you guys a little later.
Every note just wrapped around a soul, from steel guitars to...
So I am at a service station. I've been driving for like probably an hour and 45 minutes maybe. I didn't need to stop, but I knew I was going to have to pee. I was planning on stopping at a Sonic in Watertown because that's where we always stop because I am a little obsessed with Sonic. But I knew that I was going to need to get gas and pee before I hit Watertown because it's like an hour and a half away from here. So I figured I should stop now and take care of those things instead of waiting until I was out of gas and I could pee my pants and 5 minutes from Watertown. I'm here. Well, I'm in the parking lot of a Tops here, but I'm here. I'm at Lake Placid. I am so excited. Yay! So just a quick little update. I am in the bathroom at a restaurant in Lake Placid. There was a little drama because like immediately after I filmed the last clip, my cell phone died, and my cell phone battery is struggling, and I spent 2 hours in the library to get it to charge. Didn't turn on until, no, I spent 3 hours there. Didn't turn on until the 2-hour mark, and after 3 hours it had only charged to 20%. But I purchased a power bank for it, so I charged the power bank, and the power bank seems to be doing a better job than the wall charger was, which is relieving, but I don't think I'm going to go hiking because I don't want to take the chance that my phone is not gonna make it. I'm gonna be stranded somewhere and not able to call for help. So I will show you a picture of my food when it gets here. I was gonna show you the menu, but the waitress came back really fast. I think everybody's embarrassed for me because I'm here alone, but like, fuck that. So here's my room. I have all my stuff like sprawled out on the floor over there. And I'll take you to see the bathroom because that's exciting. They have a giant mirror. This is not at all how I was expecting it to look. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Oh, it does that thing where it gets loud when you turn on the thing. The tub looks nice. I was gonna take a bath today because, like, relaxing. And yeah, I am glad that I'm in here. Yeah, this was not expensive. This was like
$110. And I paid $10 extra so that I could cancel up to the last minute if I needed to, because I was afraid it might be snowy. And I also paid a little bit extra because I had to change my reservation, because I made it for last week, but then, not last week, next week, but then I realized I had an exam, so I didn't want to compromise my time to study. So I'm here now, and it's still, like I said, was $110. Not expensive at all, and I'm really happy with the room. So I forgot to mention my lunch after like showing you the little teeny tiny clip of it and the restaurant. It was delicious. I feel like the staff treated me really weird because I was there alone. Which, like, I don't know. Maybe it's that weird. I don't feel like it's that weird to go to a restaurant by yourself. I know a fair amount of people who do that on a semi-regular basis. So, like, I can't be the only person they've seen that's in a restaurant by themselves. So, I mean, that was odd, but the food was delicious. I had a sausage eggs benedict, and it was like on like a roll that was kind of like those cheesy biscuits you get from Lobster Garden. No, Red Lobster. Yes. And then it was like sausage and hollandaise sauce. It was a little too rich, so I added grape jelly to it, which sounds weird, but it was actually like 110% delicious. So, yeah, I liked it. It was fun. It was a good lunch. It was a good way for me to, like, unwind after the very stressful morning with the phone situation. Yeah, so now I'm gonna charge my phone and I'm gonna take a bath, I think.
Hi friends, it's like 5:30 p.m. and it's like dark out because the days are shorter and that's how winter works. And I am getting up because I took a nap and it was glorious. I've never loved anything more in my entire life, I don't think. I feel a little silly because I came here, spent a lot of time on my cell phone, and spent a lot of time napping, but like, what can you do? Nothing. I'm gonna go take a walk around Mirror Lake now. I'm gonna put on some makeups first, and yeah. Update, I was put in the room right across from all of the hockey boys, and they are just rambunctious and banging on walls.
So I just got dressed and I did like my hair and my makeup, and I'm gonna put on sneakers, and then I'm gonna walk around the lake. I mean, I know I'm like fancy for walking around the lake, but I wanted to wear this lipstick, and I like makeup, and I'm on vacation, so if I want to wear makeup and walk around the lake, I'll wear makeup and walk around the lake. It's all good. I'll talk to you soon. It's hard to see this, but oh my god, is it beautiful. So I'm back from my walk and my shopping, and the walk was lovely, and you saw some of it, and I went shopping. I was trying to get my stepdad a birthday gift. I didn't really accomplish that. I found a couple things that I might get, but I want to talk to my mom and see what she thinks. So I'll show you what I did get. I got myself two little teeny tiny things. Well, one for him and one for me. The one thing for him is just a Lake Placid postcard. I'm going to use this instead of a birthday card because, he loves postcards, so I thought this would be nice, and it's fall, and yeah. And, like, he loves Lake Placid, too. This is not just a me thing. He gave me, like, trails to go on and stuff like that. Like, he loves this. He, like, took us to Lake Placid the first time we ever went. So, it makes sense, I swear. And I got myself, how can I rig this up so that you can see me and I can use both hands? Not gonna work. This works? This works. Okay. So I got a t-shirt because I've had this like Lake Placid long sleeve shirt for a long time that I wore literally to death. It has stains all over it. The writing is kind of worn off. It looks terrible, and I can only wear it to bed, but I want a long sleeve Lake Placid shirt. So I got another one from the same store that I got the first one, and it just looks like this. Yeah. And it's long sleeved and it's gray, and I got it in a size large because I want it to be a little teeny tiny bit big, and I think that it'll be nice, and I'm excited. My food is here, and Everybody Loves Raymond is on the TV, and I am in comfy clothes, and I look like such a tourist because I'm in a Lake Placid sweatshirt with Lake Placid shirt on underneath, but I don't even care. I am just leaving Price Shop because while my chicken parmesan sub was delicious, it was not as filling as I wanted, and I really wanted ice cream. So I went and I got Ben & Jerry's Chocolate Therapy, which I thought was very appropriate, considering the whole purpose of this trip, and milk, because I'm going to do something cool when I watch SNL. I'll show you. It's a modified version of something I saw on Facebook. I love them Facebook recipes. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I'm back at the hotel. Okay, so, oh shoot, I'm forgetting something. No, I'll show you. I am getting milk out, and what I'm gonna do is something that I saw on Facebook, and it was basically to make hot chocolate with red wine in it, which I thought was kind of a cool idea. And I shared it with my roommate on Facebook. As I said, I found this on Facebook, and she thought it was kind of weird, dumb. I'm sorry the camera is shaking so much. I'm gonna try to bring this up again. Okay, I'm just flipping it and talking here. And she thought it was like not the world's greatest idea. She did not think it sounded yummy. So I was like, I'm going up here, and my mom bought me like wine for this trip. I'm obviously not going to drink like an entire bottle of wine. I'm not drinking much wine because I don't drink much. But it's like, this will be a fun way to try it. And so it was like, I think it was about 2/3 milk to 1/3 wine, and this is Red Cat Finger Lakes red wine, and the vineyard is Hazlitt, and it is from the Finger Lakes. So I'm gonna pour the wine in here. I don't know, this might be terrible, and it looks like it might be making the milk curdle, which would be gross, but we'll see, you know. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So an update on the red wine hot chocolate while the credits of SNL are still going. It's good, but it caused the milk to curdle, which is a little weird. And now I'm going to watch SNL because it should be hilarious tonight in light of recent events, we'll say. So SNL just ended, and I'm gonna go to bed now. The hot chocolate was not good. After a few more sips, I was like, no, this is too much. So I threw it away. I was gonna pour myself a glass of wine because I had like 2 sips of that, and then I just decided not to because I don't need that shit in my life. And yeah, SNL, like I said, it wasn't. I had high hopes for it because the election had just happened, and didn't talk that much about the election, and it just, I don't know, it was not what I was expecting, but I don't know, I guess that happens sometimes, and so I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Okay friends, so I am checking out of my hotel room, and it is like 8 minutes before I technically have to, so I'm cutting it close, but I didn't dye my hair or anything because I just didn't, and yeah, had a really weird, disconcerting dream about an old friend last night, and that's why I didn't even remember to vlog when I woke up. But I'm vlogging now, and I'm probably gonna try to find something fun to do and then go home. So, this is probably a good time to mention that, actually it's probably a bad time to mention, I should have mentioned it in the beginning. The reason I picked Lake Placid is because Lake Placid is not new to me. We have gone as a family close to half a dozen times, if not more. So that is the logic behind why I picked here. So it wasn't like anything new or unfamiliar to me. And because of that, I know certain places here. one of the places I know is this little cupcake shop, so I stopped and I got some miniature cupcakes for my family as like souvenirs. Because as I mentioned, I'm driving back home and I'm going to celebrate my stepdad's birthday with him. So these are the cupcakes. Can we see them? Yes, we can. Alright. So yeah, I have to pick up my stepdad's birthday present, which I will show you. And then, like I said, I'm going to try to find somewhere to walk or something, and then I'm going to head home. So I'm eating a bagel and I'm drinking coffee, and it's Nantucket blend because the coffee shop here has Nantucket blend, which is great. And I just found my mother's Christmas present. I've been planning this Christmas present for her since like May, maybe earlier. And I walk into this store and they have it, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get it. And so I bought it and I'm excited and I'm happy, and I'm not gonna show it to you because she's gonna watch this vlog, and yeah, so I'm gonna power through, but she'll see it around Christmas time and you probably still won't. So I've kind of accomplished my goal of getting my stepdad a Christmas present, birthday present, and I will show you what that is. The first place I went was the place that I went to. I got my mom's present. I can't tell you about that. The second place I went was a bookstore, and I got myself 2 things, and then I got my stepdad 1 because I wanted to get something from the bookstore here because they have a really nice bookstore. So the first thing I got myself was this contrast ruled notebook from Moleskine, and I got it because I'm running out of pages in my bullet journal and I needed a new one, and I wanted a bullet journal. I wanted not a bullet journal, a Moleskine. I wanted something that was going to hold up and that was really nice looking, and so I picked up this and I'm very pleased with it. It's lined. I was hoping to get something that was gridded, but it was just hard to find something unless I was going to buy those really expensive ones that they have online, and I mean, it's a notebook. I'm gonna run out of it in like couple months, so $20 was not too much, but if I would have paid the $35 for the online ones, that would have been too much for me. Then I got myself Wild by Cheryl Strayed. We were supposed to read this book for school last year and I did not like as an assignment, but like the college has like a book that they want everyone in the college to read once a year, and this was our book last year and I didn't, but I was intrigued by it because you know, like, it's about a girl who's going through tough stuff and gets through it, and I'm going through tough stuff. Not as tough as her. She's going through hell, but I'm going through some things that are not ideal. And, oh, this hair is not happening. Yeah, I should have dried my hair this morning. And so I was interested. I wanted to read it, and everybody else says that it's amazing, so I picked it up. And it kind of goes with the theme of this trip, I think. I don't know. And then for my stepdad, I got the Farmer's Almanac because he loves the Farmer's Almanac. He gets it every year, and so I picked this up for him. Hopefully no one else in my family did. I'm a little worried about that, just a little bit, but it's okay. And the last thing that I got is also for my stepdad, and this is a secret lockbox. He always buys these for my sister and I, and like hides money in them and Christmas gifts and stuff. And so I'm getting a gift card for him for this sandwich shop because we've been coming here for years, and like there's this sandwich shop and I've never thought it was anything special, and I don't think my mother or my sister has either, but every time, I was here for the weekend, and every time I talked to him, he was like, so have you been to the sandwich shop? What'd you get from the sandwich shop? Are you going to the sandwich shop? Tell me about the sandwich shop. And I'm like, and apparently he really likes it, so I thought I'd get him a gift card, because I know he goes up here a lot, like several times a year. So I thought I'd get him a gift card and put it in here, and it would be kind of fun and like an homage to what he always does for us for Christmas. So that's that. I'm gonna go hunt down that gift card, and I'm gonna go on a hike. I'm not feeling motivated, but I'll get through it. So you're probably wondering how the trip was, because this is my sign off. I did get the gift card, and I am not going hiking because I just ran out of time, and honestly, if I had more than like 24 hours here, I would have tried to make it happen, but I took a walk and it's good. We're good. I accomplished what I needed to. The trip went well. Obviously, in the beginning, there were some technical difficulties that I did not plan for. I think that God is trying to teach me to plan slightly less, because that seems to be the story of my life. I make a plan and it falls through. But that's okay, and that's the way life works sometimes. It was not what I expected it to be, but I think it was what I needed. I just needed some time away, and some time to think, and some time to not have people around me that I knew, and that knew me, and that felt sorry for me, or felt that I needed to get over things, and just so that I could be me. And that's kind of what this trip was. I didn't do too much, but I got to get away in a beautiful place and eat good food and just be me for like 24 hours. And I am glad about that. So I think it was a success. And with that, I'm going to wrap this vlog up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my single adventures, click subscribe to my channel, and you definitely will. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!
You can't forget about me. While you were looking, I was getting even higher. Say what you want about me. Your words are gasoline on my fire. You can't hate me, underestimate me. Do what you do, 'cause what you do don't faze me. Just when you think I'm at the end, in a second I'ma catch my second wind. Nah, 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 nah. Na 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 na. Maybe I've been down, 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 but I always come back around.